Audrey. I'm so sorry I'm not there today. You're going to get very sick of me soon, I'm sure. But I wanted to talk to you today about some of the analysis tasks that we've got planned to come up in the next few weeks. I know that we kind of sidelined them a little bit to get some more stuff done for your website and everything while Kylie and Rob were getting sorted. But I was thinking it'd be really good if we could turn our attention this week to kind of going through some of these materials and starting to prepare a response, because I'd like us to practice these and feel really comfortable with them so that when we're doing them, we're not freaking out too much. So what I thought we'd start with is an example of what you're being asked to do. Okay, so this is from the SACE website, and you can see this one is an A- overall. And I think it's an interesting one because it's going to help us to kind of see like what types of responses you have to produce. So if you have a look on the screen, this is their cover page, and they've been given these two resources to look at. And they've been told what kinds of skills are going to be marked against which questions, which I'll tell you as well for yours. And so if we look at the first question is, using the different disciplines, what additional advice would you give to someone about how to manage stress and fatigue in the workplace? So this whole using the different disciplines thing for us is business, tourism, and design. And so for us, whenever we have a question like that, we're trying to apply the three lenses, like as a business owner, as someone interested in tourism, and then as a designer. So you can see in this response here, they have used very specific responses to the article. So, what would you recommend? Well, these are the things that they would recommend. But what's really important is when we're looking at this KU2 criteria, it's the understanding of the learning interests. So it's linked back for these people for work. So ours would be the business. So we're trying to really, use as much detail and specific language from the sources as possible. The next one, when they're looking at the benefit, they're talking about well-informed. Now, well-informed and well-considered, I should have mentioned, are at the B grades. So performance standards. And these are in your book if you need them. But well-informed and well-considered are at the B grade. So how would we make this better? Well, we would be integrating that really specific language. Like from a business perspective, we want to do this. From a design perspective, we want to do this. As a tourism operator, we would do this. The other thing that I really think would be useful to enhance this is to really, really cinch on the theory behind it. So when we're talking about some of these concepts in your book with the other videos, it's going to be about really getting into the guts of the issue and using the terminology, using the language. This example, like you'll see here, pass it on to other employees or ensure they stay employable. This is kind of the language of work, but not really specific. So when you write yours, you're going to be really specific with your terminology. Then this one, AE1. So this one is looking at your analysis and your evaluation of things. And basically you're just kind of trying to come up with a really critical perspective. So what is the problem and how do we fix it? Or what's caused the problem to make this an issue? As we go through, and I've got a copy of this on Sector if you want to look at it. The responses themselves are kind of irrelevant to you, but I just want you to see like what it kind of looks like. What are we expecting you to do? Here, questions like evaluating, that's if you've got a question about evaluation, it's what is good, what needs improvement, what is working, what isn't, pros and cons, advantages, disadvantages, that kind of thing. Then again, you'll see some questions here, like using at least two of the different disciplines, how would we do this? And so you would say, well, from this perspective, we have these ideas. So this is, that's their entire response. We know that they're timed, so they don't have to be very long. You'll see that this student was down here a little bit more because they didn't quite have that creativity or that response to it that was really detailed, whereas for the other two areas, they have been much more insightful. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next video.